Good morning, guys. This is Parag Kapdi with another chart on FMG, Fortescue Metals. Uh, in this case, I'm not going to discuss any fundamentals of FMG. Everyone knows why we have had this horrendous fall. You can look at the iron ore chart and you can look at all the news about uh, the problems in China and all that. I'm not going to discuss that. It's all been uh, discussed to death so far. I'm just interested in knowing, is there any buy signal out here, right? That is, as a chartist, I I say all the negatives are in the chart. Yeah, all the negatives are factored in the chart. So for us as pure chart analysts, do we see something which says, okay, now uh, there is something which you can trust as a uh, educated, not, I wouldn't say guess, but as in, like you say, if you see a pattern which you have seen in the past, and if that pattern gave you a good trade in the past, can you rely on that same pattern now, so that you can probably buy this right at the bottom and hope to make some money out of it, right? So this is not any financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, right? So please keep that in mind. This is just my views, and the reason I do this kind of videos and post it is because when I do this kind of analysis, it helps me to think more about uh, more about the setup, and to be and to make sure that all the uh, all the factors have been taken care of, and it just makes me a better analyst. That is what I feel. So I share my views. Always welcome to You're always welcome to disagree with that. This is not any financial advice. Please check your own individual status before uh, taking any trade on any of my charts. So if you look here, uh, we have had almost almost 2.5 months of one way fall, right? Like no recovery so far. Then what makes this as something which you can say, at like on Thursday I tweeted that 1390 1397, sorry, 1397 was a good price to enter. That is where I went long, and my stop loss was very small. It did not get hit, so I'm still in. And Friday we had some small recovery so far. So this is still very early. It can go south, looking at the huge momentum. If not, then this could be a very nice place to get set. And you can check my Twitter at Parag Kapdi. You'll find this tweet I did on Thursday. So what made me believe that we are hitting the bottom? For now, I'm just thinking of this as a short-term bottom, right? So if my exit would be purely be on, say, the next gap down. So as you can see on this chart, there are just literally every few days there is a gap down, literally, and those gap downs are pretty harsh. So uh, if another gap down occurs, then I'll just pack my bags and go. So let's look at something which I have used in the past quite regularly, and those trades have been very successful, right? So I am basing my FMG long call based on my personal experience. It may or may not be suitable to you, but it has worked for me, and I've tweeted about them in the past, and this is one more. Let's see if this works out or not, right? So what do I see here, right? we'll put in the humble MACD out here. Yeah, everybody knows me that I love my MACD. And what we are looking out here is the price action on the 20th of September when this low was formed. Yeah, and the price action on the 7th of October, Thursday, when this low of 1391 was formed. And we want to see what is MACD showing us at that time, right? So if you look along this fall, yeah, MACD has not, see, this was 23rd of August, yeah, when this low was formed. This was this was on 9th of September. Between these two, uh, there is no divergence between this point and this point. Yeah, so between this 9th of September and 20th of September, there is no divergence, but there is a small divergence out here between 20th of September and 7th of October, right? If you look here, price has fallen below that level. MACD has actually given us a decent uptick out here. Still very early days, and I'm not just basing it just on one occasion. Let me share something else which I've used in the past to show where it has helped me, right? So we'll just go on the chart of STO. Uh, yeah, this is STO, something very similar out here. Was falling from all the way from almost $8 to $3.50, so more than 50% drop in STO in almost the same time frame, around 4 months or so. It lost more than 50%. The MACD never gave a buy signal in this fall, yeah, until there was the first divergence out here. This is a better example on STO. Here we don't have, still don't have that big candle out here, yeah, that we had here to show the dramatic rise in MACD, but the divergence is still valid for me. And there are many examples, right? I'm just handpicked one of them because this worked out very well for me, and you can see the big jump after that. So I'm basing it on my past experience. There are other signals also, uh, based on timing that I used. For me, timing is also very important, and but that timing signal was generated again on Thursday itself, but the confirmation comes 1 week later. So for me, I could have waited one more week, but then I know FMG can move very fast in a week's time, right? So I had to bite the bullet and enter at what I think was the low, right? So mm, if we get couple of weeks of green close, yeah, week on the weekly basis, then probably I'll do one more video on my timing signal, which made me confident that the low of FMG will be in during the week between 2nd and 8th of October, right? So uh, that if that confirmation will be probably be visible in a couple of weeks. So if we are green in that time, probably I'll explain what I saw, and that is a very powerful indicator. It's, sorry, I wouldn't call it an indicator. It's a powerful timing based setup, but it requires confirmation in subsequent weeks. So for FMG, 2 weeks is eternity, right? FMG can go from $14 back to 16, 17, $18 in just matter of a few days. So I cannot wait based on that. So we using what traditionally people call a lagging indicator in MACD. but in this case it is giving me a leading indication with this subtle uh, divergence. So hope this plays out. If not, there's always a stop loss, right? As I said, the first gap down should will be my exit signal. It can come Monday morning, it can come whenever. So let's see how this plays out. If you've been watching so far, thanks a lot for your time. I hope you learned something out of this. My main my main goal is to share my thoughts with you all, and so many people have messaged me saying they've learned a lot about looking at charts. So let's see this just as a is to where this rally can run out of steam is this around $16 mark, where we have had three rejections around this level. So if for some reason, if we keep continue if we actually do reach $16 plus, there will be the litmus test of this rally. And hopefully if we can break about this gap, yeah, which was a very large gap and on very large volume, so this will be a very significant event, yeah. Seven from $16 something to $17.20. So this will be where uh, if we can actually go above this level, then this base will be confirmed as a medium to a long term low. So but that's still too far away. Let's not worry about that. My first signal is around the $16 mark. So if we do reach there, it will be a good counter trade. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.